Welcome to day 13 of our 30-day tapping challenge. So we're making some progress, getting some great results and seeing some amazing things happen. So today we're going to tap about the Lone Ranger syndrome. So the difficulty that a lot of women face when they're diagnosed with breast cancer, and especially if they're on a natural healing journey, is that they feel very alone. Perhaps, their family doesn't understand, their friends don't understand, and it's difficult to find connections. And so I call that the Lone Ranger syndrome. They haven't really found a community because let's face it, nobody knows what a breast cancer diagnosis is unless you've actually experienced it and you've felt it yourself. And nobody's there with you at 3 o'clock in the morning when you wake up and you think about all the what ifs. So today we're going to talk about, and we're going to tap about that feeling of loneliness and not feeling connected. Hello, Martine. I'm so glad this is so appropriate for you. So on a scale of 1 to 10, I want you to just close your eyes and think about, how you feel when it comes to that loneliness. Is it at a 10 where it's just really, really bad, it makes you feel sad? Or is it down to about a 4 or 5? It's tolerable, but you need some help. So kind of give yourself that number. Take some slow, deep breaths as we're tapping. Sorry, my dogs are in their playful mood right now. Miru, all right. And so follow along with me, and just even if you don't understand it, if this is your first time looking at tapping and it seems really weird, or if you've never done it before, just trust the process and do it with me. What we're doing is we're accessing specific acupuncture meridian points. We're calming down that stress response, giving a voice to those negative feelings and those sad feelings perhaps, and then really implanting some positive feelings and feedback after that. All right, so let's get started. So even though I feel like I'm suffering with the Lone Ranger syndrome, I can accept my feelings and be open to change. Even though I'm feeling so lonely on this breast cancer journey because nobody really understands and it's just happening to me, I choose to accept those feelings and to give them a voice and to make a shift in my feelings and thoughts. So even though this breast cancer journey has been so lonely and sad sometimes and feel so alone sometimes because nobody understands me, nobody really gets it, I choose to express those emotions, give them a voice, and learn to make a shift in that loneliness. I'm going to take my glasses off here. So follow along with me. So inside the eye, all this loneliness, this breast cancer diagnosis, it really happens to nobody else except for me. My friends and family try to understand, but they don't really get it. Under the nose, this lonely journey. On the chin, I feel so alone on this journey sometimes. Collarbone, even if friends and family try to help, under the arm, ultimately it's just me facing this journey. Top of the head, when I wake up in the middle of the night, it's just me and my thoughts. This breast cancer diagnosis, it's happening to me. It's happening to my body. And nobody really understands what that feeling is unless they've been through it themselves. On the chin. This journey can be very lonely. Collarbone. I have to do all the work, all the food preparation, all the supplementation, making sure I get all the proper therapies. It's such a big job sometimes. And nobody really understands because it's not happening to them. it's happening to me. This loneliness, this sadness and this loneliness because of this breast cancer journey. It's been pretty tough sometimes. Top of the head, it's been challenging to be and to feel alone. But I'm okay at this moment, side of the eye, because I'm giving those feelings a voice under the eye. So instead of stuffing those emotions and feeling even more lonely under the nose, I express those feelings, which allows my body to relax a bit. It's okay to feel that loneliness, because on some level, under the arm, it does give me time to reflect on myself. Top of the head. And interestingly, if I'm open to it, I can actually connect with that little girl inside of me. Side of the eye. That little girl that wants to reach out and feel connected and feel connected to the adult me under the eye. If I could talk to that little girl who perhaps is feeling lonely and sad on the chin, what would I tell her and how would I comfort her? Collarbone, and those same words that I would use to comfort this little girl under the arm are the same words I can use to comfort this big girl wearing big pants and trying to be tough. So this loneliness inside the eye need not be that difficult. Side of the eye, because after all, I do have that little girl and that teenager and that young adult inside of me that I can connect with on the chin. And I can make the effort to find community. There are more and more communities out there that support my healing journey. This Facebook group is just an example. And I can reach out and ask for help, side of the eye, and let my needs be known under the eye. I can let other women know that I need support under the nose, that I'm feeling lonely on the chin, and I need connection. Maybe I'm not used to asking for help under the arm because I'm so used to being tough and holding everything in. Top of the head, but has that really served me in the past? Inside the eye. And I know that a healing journey is about changes. Side of the eye. Because if I keep doing the things I've always done the same way, I'm going to get the same results. So I need to make changes. I choose to make changes. So asking for help and asking for connection can open up amazing doors for me. Under the armpit. I've seen other women connect. I've seen other women become very good friends as they've gone through their journey together. Inside the eye. So I'm open to the possibility of creating new friendships, creating new community, finding community and being part of community. A healing journey need not be a lonely journey. It can open up many possibilities. And I'm open to all those new possibilities of new connections, new friends, and more support. I choose community, I choose support, I choose friendship, and I choose love. Take a deep breath and notice where you are. Did that loneliness shift? Did you go from a 10, 8 down to a 2 or 3? If you did, that's great. Hi, Lori. Thank you for helping my daughter heal. She's considered free and clear after 2 years monitoring. Your book helped us. Oh, I'm so grateful. Thank you, Lori. Thank you for sharing that with me. That means so much to me when I get that kind of feedback. It means a lot. So make sure that if you know somebody who's struggling with a breast cancer diagnosis, if they're feeling lonely, if they're feeling despondent, please share this video with them. Get them to connect. We have amazing resources on our website, breastcancerconqueror.com. There's community right here. We have coaches that are waiting to support you. We have group coaching. We have all kinds of things that are available to you so you don't have to feel alone and don't feel like the Lone Ranger on this journey. I've walked in those shoes. I know what it was like, especially in my second healing journey, when I did not tell anybody except for my family and a few close friends, and it was so difficult because I was holding it all to myself. I was too embarrassed and too ashamed to share that I was going through a second healing journey, because after all, I'm the breast cancer conqueror, right? How could I develop cancer again? So I understand the loneliness. I understand the Lone Ranger syndrome, which is why I think it's so important for women to reach out and connect. So please, you're very welcome, Anna. So happy to help you and support you. So please reach out, support@breastcancerconqueror.com. We're here to answer your questions, to support you. Make sure you follow the 7 Essential System, because it is a roadmap to helping you to create vibrant health and get rid of those unhealthy cells in your body. So this is Dr. V sending you a big healing heart hug, and let me know what you want to tap on, because we still have another 15, 17 days to go. So have a great evening. Mwah. Bye for now.